Well, hi, everybody. I'm Lorne Rubis. Thanks for hanging out and just allowing us to kind of focus on very specific things that organizations are doing to just create better workplace environments. And during this particular podcast, we're going to just highlight both national or international firms or very local firms that are just doing something that kind of grabs our attention a little bit, makes us just pause and reflect, and hopefully inspires us to take some action, or because we're all working towards creating workplaces where people can thrive anywhere, at any time, in any kind of way. And so in that spirit, today I'd like to just highlight a very local firm. And this is a pizza parlor out of Columbus, Ohio. It's called Santino's, and the owner was quite frustrated around finding people that would represent the pizza place that she cares about dearly, of course, and deliver the kind of experience to customers that she would expect. And so she put a large sign outside of her pizzeria that says, "Now we're hiring non-stupid people." And it's caught a lot of attention from people. In fact, it's gone viral. Some people find it might be offensive. And in some cases, people find it quite funny or something in between. Nevertheless, it just reinforces that you as an organization or as a team leader or a team member even, that the people that are hired in to work with the choices we make are so vital to the success we have as a group of people working together. And, I guess you could question the merit of a big sign like that, hiring non-stupid people. But the owner got her point across, and she actually got tons of applications. And to her point, so far, so good. And the criteria was not overly ambitious. I mean, her comments essentially paraphrased these are kind people, and they work hard, and they show up on time. And, it's about that simple and about that hard. And her point was that I guess that's the definition in her case of being non-stupid. And, the viral reaction she got, like I say, most importantly, lots of applicants, good choices, and has been able to select the people that she was hoping she would find. Organizations really need to pay attention to their recruitment and selection model. And I don't even know if you can get too sophisticated almost for it, because when you make the right hire, we know the impact it has. I mean, we've all experienced that, right? When someone comes and joins our team and they really bring it, you can feel it's a felt difference. And when we make a wrong choice, when someone comes in and struggles to contribute or just may have attributes and dispositions that cause negative conflict or just don't bring their part of the expectation to the table, then it underwhelms and has an underperforming impact on the entire group. So when I was the chief people officer at ATB, we had psychometrics, we hired industrial psychologists, we built a very rigorous filter that would try and make sure that people were lined up to the values that we wanted. We wanted huge diversity, of course, in every kind of way, and we wanted people that aligned with our purpose and our values. And then we went through sophisticated processes, typically, where you could never hire just one person at a time. You had to have teams, you had to have multiple dimensions. It was quite a sophisticated process, and organizations like Square, Google, other organizations are quite renowned for the rigorous process they put you through in order to in advance the selection. At a very local level, though, the obviously resources aren't there for the same level of sophistication, but the same rules apply in a sense, or the same impact applies around when you can get someone who comes in and makes a heck of a difference. You can feel it. It's a felt difference for your fellow team members and also for your customers. So, I'm going to tip my hat to Santino's in Columbus, Ohio, for maybe not being as maybe as eloquent, or perhaps being a little bit on the maybe obnoxious side. But the higher order issue was finding the right people. And if having a big sign out there, hiring non-stupid people help, well, you know what? I guess if you can declare yourself as non-stupid before you enter the door, that's a leg up for you and for the person, the hiring manager. Other people have asked for their signs. They now have it on their pizza boxes. So, like I say, hats off to Santino's. I hope your pizza is as creative as your selection process, and probably a little bit out of desperation when it's hard to find people to work on frontline jobs like serving pizza. Nevertheless, hiring the right people is so vital. Way to go. Way to put your attention on it. And there's a little lesson there for maybe all of us. If we don't have all the sophisticated tools, we need to find people that are kind. We need to find people that are capable of making and meeting their commitments, like showing up at time, and people that want to bring it and make a contribution. And speaking just I want to maybe just kind of a closing thing on pizza stores. They have such an impact on local communities. We love our favorite local pizza shops, and there's so many stories around it. There's a whole, as you probably know, there's a whole popular website devoted to testing out the greatest pizza, where that is just a highly watched video on YouTube. And there are stories of these great pizza places, things like alumni coming back to work after they've graduated from college. There's a pizza place in New York where people, after they work there through college or high school, where they come back after they've been investment bankers or something, and put a shift in just because they love the experience so much and they just want to be part of that alumni. Or there are other many stories out there around. The recent one, the viral, was this incredible young woman around folding pizza boxes. Holy cow, she was doing them it was just amazing how she could fold these pizza boxes and then run over and check a pie that was in the oven. These local establishments, when they have a brand experience delivered by people, their product has to be good, of course, but at the end of the day, it's people first. It's people that make the dough, that put the ingredients in, that fold the boxes, put the pizza in the oven, take it out at the right time, put the right garnishes on it, and deliver it in any kind of way that the customers want. And it all makes a difference. It ends up being a people business, like all businesses are. So Santino's, way to go for hiring non-stupid people, and maybe inspiring the rest of us to think a little bit deeper about our recruitment and selection process. There you go. And just one little local firm. Next week, what are we going to have? A big firm, a medium firm, a little firm where? If you're curious, come and hang out with us and find out. We'll share another little story about what's going on out there in the world of work and how we try and create places for people to thrive and contribute to their very best. Thanks. See you next week. Bye for now.